What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be making a video on some more Scream 6 news. Um, a few days ago, we got this picture that the Scream Twitter posted, um, and the Scream Twitter account posted more stuff um, today as well that I want to talk about and kind of dive into some theories with some of these images that I screenshotted. Um, because just I want to just speculate some on some of these things. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it. So yeah, like I said, here we have this image. The Scream official Twitter account posted this a few days ago. It's like this little character poster with this little game where it has all the little you know cards of all the character names, and the the Scream Twitter account said, "Guess who's the killer?" And what's it called? I've seen some fans kind of like come up with their own theories with this stuff, and I kind of wanted to theorize with some things because I feel like it's interesting that because at this because like at this point we like a lot of us already know that you know like the Henry Czerny, his character is going to be involved with the film. He's going to be I think is Dr. Christopher Stone. That's Henry Czerny's character's name in the film, but he's not here anywhere in this. And in fact, he's not really in the marketing at all. Henry Czerny's character has not been part of the marketing really at all. Um, and he's kind of like it's almost like he's some like kind of secretive character, or at least that's probably what he will be. Because like I said, Henry Czerny's character, who's gonna be Dr. Christopher Stone, who is also Sam's therapist, we haven't really seen much of him, even in the official trailer. You guys could even go watch it yourself. The official trailer, we don't see Henry Czerny in it. I mean, we see Sam talking to him, but we don't actually see Henry Czerny, his character, in the official trailer for Scream 6. And we don't, like I said, we don't really see him in the marketing either. So either, one, he's just going to be some small character role. He's just going to have a small character role. He's not going to play some important character. He's just going to have a small role. And, he's not really going to be significant, basically. Or he is going to play a big role and he's actually, some big character that is going to play a big part of this movie and the story. And whether if he's a killer, whether if he's not a killer, Henry Czerny's character could, either way play a big part of the film with Scream 6. And that's very well a possibility with all this. And yeah, I think that's also possible. But it's interesting though, like I said, in general, like the fact that Henry Czerny is not really, he's not in here. His name is not here. His name is not in all the other marketing and in the trailer. He's not here either, like I said. So yeah, I mean, like, it's interesting though. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is that, do you have that same question as well? Because I have seen some fans question that too. Like, why is Henry Czerny's character not really in the marketing? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. The reason for that. And I've seen some fans theorize this too, with the fact that Samara Weaving's character, whose name is Laura, and Devon Dakota's character, whose name is Annika. Both of their characters, they officially did not get any last name. So And I know you guys, some of you guys who are watching this, you guys are probably like, oh, well, here it doesn't show any last names for a lot of the other characters too. But it actually does, because if you guys um, go see some of the character name lists that had released, I forgot which one it was, but there's a character name list. I'm pretty sure I made a video about it too, that had released with all the character names, and I'm pretty sure it was the one where I was theorizing with their Mama Larney being a killer or some kind of mastermind or something. And in that video, I was like looking at all the character names that were from the official cast list, and then I was talking about Samara Weaving's character and Devon Dakota's character. Both of their character names don't have last names in this film. They're like I said, Samara Weaving's character is just named Laura. You can see right here, her name is just Laura. Devon Dakota's character is just named Annika, and it's not just here. It's also part of the official cast list. Like we see, they both don't have last names. All the other characters, though, including the new characters in the official cast list, um, if you go see it, you'll see that all the other characters have last names besides Samara Weaving's character and Devon Dakota's character. And I've seen a lot of fans point that out and kind of theorize like, yeah, why is that? Why don't they have last names? And I briefly talked about this in my. Oh shoot, my bad, guys. I'm pretty sure yeah, my AirPods died. My bad, guys. Um, but yeah, I briefly talked about that in my last video. Um, and like, it's because like, yeah, like it is interesting. Like, why does Samara Weaving's character and Devon Dakota's character not have last names? Like why don't they have last names? Are they some kind of important, relevant character to Scream 6? Um, are they gonna have some tie-in to some past killer or maybe even a a present killer in Scream 6? Is Samara Weaving would, because I've seen some fans theorize this too, like what if Samara Weaving's actually like one of Dermot Mulroney's other daughters that he has, or maybe like Samara Weaving is like what if she's Leslie Monker or something and she like fakes her death, because I've kind of thought of that too. I mean, because for the most part, I do think Samara Weaving's character is gonna die in the opening scene of Scream 6. I've been saying that for a while now, and I still stand by that. But I kind of like theorize, just a little bit. Like, what if Samara Weaving like fakes her death or something in the opening scene, and she reveals herself, and she's actually one of the killers, and she's like Leslie Mocker, Stu's sister, um, you know, coming back for revenge for Vince's death or something like that. Or what if she's just one of the killers in general, and she just faked her death, like that's possible. And I don't know, but like I said, it's interesting that Samara Weaving's character, she's just named Laura, but she doesn't have a last name though. So I find that interesting, and like I said, it could be because of some tie-ins that they'll have to the past, or the present, whether it be a killer or not a killer, or if it's because they're gonna have some like some like I don't even know, like maybe they end up have, or maybe they just don't have last names in general. That's also possible. And like I said, you could even with Devon Dakota's character just being named Annika, and she doesn't have a last name, she could also, like I said, it could either be tie-ins, family tie-ins, or just tie-ins to someone else in general, or it could just simply be she also doesn't have a last name. So I don't know. It's interesting though, because like I said, I've seen some fans like talk about this, so that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I seen, just quite a bit of fans just talk about the fact that, Samara Weaving's character and Devon Dakota's character, both of them don't have last names. So, yeah, that's why I just wanted to bring it up and, see what you guys think. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to talk about here in terms of this. Um, but we got more to talk about, though. We got more to talk about. What's it called? Oh, wait, but before I move on to someone else who we don't really see in the marketing either, um, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably don't even know who this is either, because he's really not involved with the marketing at all. It's this. I talked about him a few months ago whenever he was announced in the film, but his name is Thomas Kudrat or something like that. He's one of the characters that are gonna be in Scream 6. Um, and I'm pretty sure a few months back I made a video on him, but I forgot about it though. Like I really don't remember. But yeah, like I basically made a whole video on Thomas Kudrat's character, and I just noticed that he's also not really involved with the marketing, and I was like what the heck, like is he Mindy? Because if you guys go look him up right now, those of you who are watching, if you guys go look him up, Scream 6 cast, and you see Thomas Kudrat's character, you'll see who I'm talking about, the actor. He basically is not involved with the marketing at all. I've been theorizing that maybe he's Mindy's and Chad's dad or something, possibly, but I don't know. He might not be a significant character, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I wanted to say that real quick. And then we got this Scream 6. I got this from Instagram, from the Scream Twitter account. And then this came from BET MGM on Instagram. They posted this Scream 6 Killer Oz, most likely to be Ghostface, little thing from yesterday. I saw it, and it says here, the all the names, of course, and it says 400 plus for Annika being one of the killers, 100 percent negative for Detective Bailey, plus 465 for Chad, negative 320 for Danny, negative 250 for Ethan, plus 520 for Gail, negative 575 for Jason, negative 500 for Kirby, plus 200 for Laura, plus 510 for Mindy, plus 235 for Quinn, negative 450 for Sam, plus 120 for Tara. Obviously this is like more of like a just for fun type stuff. But it's kind of funny though, because like they literally put Gail for her possibly being one of the killers at a positive plus 520 for being one of the killers. Like that, I don't know, I just find that kind of funny. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just like the troll, have fun with this type stuff. But yeah, it's and then like I said, plus 400 for Annika, and then but it's interesting though, because like obviously, I don't really take this like that serious, because it's like I just take this more so as like some type of post that BET MGM posted on their Instagram, and they kind of just like wanted to have fun with it, and then the Scream account on Instagram saw it and they wanted to like add it to their page and whatnot. So I mean, I don't take it that seriously, but it's interesting though because Annika is that, for her being one of the killer odds, for her to be a plus 400. I mean, I don't really think Devon Akota's character Annika will be a killer. I mean, it seems like from all the trailer and then the TV spots that we've been getting, that I've been covering, I think Devon Dakota's character Annika is dead. I mean, it seems like Ghostface is gonna like knock the ladder off, and she's just gonna fall right to the ground and die. So I mean, I just don't see her being a killer. Negative 100 for Detective Bailey, which is Dermot Mulroney's character. I mean, I don't know. I kind of see Dermot Mulroney's character being a killer. So, uh, you know, I don't know if he would be a negative 100. Chad being a plus 465. I mean, I don't see Chad being a killer. I mean, like, yeah, I don't see him being a killer. But and then negative 320 for Danny, which is Josh Segarra's character. Which I'm wondering if some of you even know like the actors' names that are gonna be in Scream 6, like the actors playing these certain characters. Because I feel like some of you, whenever I talk about some of these names, because that's why most of the time I like clarify like who, what actor I'm talking about whenever I make these Scream 6 videos, because like, just to make sure you know what character and actor I'm talking about. Because sometimes I'll say the character and I'm just like, but what if some of you guys don't know the actor of who's playing this character. So that's why I always just like make sure just to, most of the time I just try to make sure to say the actor's name of who's playing the certain character I'm talking about. So yeah, Danny is Josh Segarra's character. Negative 320. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Josh Segarra's character, I can see him being a killer, at least one of the killers. Like, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say for sure, but like, it's definitely possible. Yeah, I think it's for sure. I mean, he could be a red herring. That's also possible. I mean, I'm kind of a mixed bag, I guess, with how I feel about Josh Segarra's character being a killer. Negative 250 for Ethan, which is Jack Champion. Jack Champion's character, Ethan. I don't know. I feel like a lot of fans see Jack Champion's character, Ethan, as, probably some innocent kid. And he's just going to be, that like typical, like he's just going to be like this shy, innocent, quiet kid. And we're like, a lot of us aren't even going to suspect him most likely. And then, he ends up revealing himself to be one of the killers, which I think it's possible. So that's why I'm not really ruling him out. I think he could definitely be one of the killers. So that's just me though. 500, like I said, they put a plus 520 for Gale being one of the killers, like that high. I mean, I just don't see Gale being a killer, so no. I just no. Negative 575 for Jason, which is Tony Revolori's character. I don't see his character being a killer, so I guess I could kind of agree with that. I think he's gonna die most likely. So yeah. Negative 500 for Kirby. I mean, yeah, I don't really see Kirby being a killer. Although I have theorized before, I've made a video on Kirby possibly being one of the killers, like I made a whole theory video about it. And like I said, I'm not saying it will happen, and I'm not saying I want it to happen, but I'm saying it's possible. And I've seen a lot of other YouTubers make a video about it too, theorizing that same idea. A lot of other fans theorized it too. So yeah, I mean, the idea I felt like it makes sense with Kirby being a killer or something, it makes sense for me at least. I think, if they execute it properly, I think it could work. Am I saying it's gonna happen? No, I'm just saying it's possible. But I mean, for the most part, yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll happen, but I'm just saying if they were to go that route and they execute it properly, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, I know a lot of other fans would be, they wouldn't like it, but like I said, if they do it correctly, they execute Kirby being a killer, and they go about it the right way, good writing and everything, I won't be mad about it. But that's just me though. But then in here we have plus 200 for Laura, which is Samara Weaving character. Yeah, I don't think she's a killer. I think she's dead in the opening scene. Plus 510 for Mindy. I don't think Mindy's one of the killers. Although, I have theorized before. I'm not sure if I've ever made a video about it, but I have theorized before, like, what if Mindy was like some third killer in Scream 5? I mean, I don't think they'll go that route. Like, they'll actually go that route, but who knows? Maybe. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I don't think she's a killer. Plus 235 points for Quinn being a killer, which is Leon Liberato. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of a mixed bag on Leona Liberato's character being a killer. Her character, Quinn, I'm just not too sure. I feel like she's dead because of that TV spot trailer that I talked about with the Ghostface stabbing through that window with his knife. And like we see one of the characters wearing a white dress with polka dots on it. And in another TV spot scene, we see Leon Liberato's character, Quinn, wearing that same exact white dress with the polka dots. So I think most likely Leon Liberato's character will die. But who knows? Maybe it's some fake death, or maybe, like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of a mixed bag on Leona Liberato's character being a killer. I'm not too sure if it'll actually happen or not, but I mean, I don't know. And then negative 450 for Sam. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Sam's a killer. I mean, I know some fans have been theorizing this for like the longest time already, with Sam possibly being a killer. I don't think she's a killer. Plus 120 for Tara being a killer. I don't think Tara's a killer either. Although she is some another character that I've made a video about, before, with her possibly being a killer and whatnot. But I kind of just made that video for fun for the most part, just to theorize. I don't actually think Tara's a killer. Same thing with Kirby, like I just brought it up too, but I made a whole video with her too. Both of Kirby and Tara, when I made those theory videos with them possibly being a killer, like, I mean, I don't think there actually will be a killer, but, either of them. But I'm just, when I made those videos, all I was saying is that if they were to execute it properly, I wouldn't really be mad about it. So, yeah, I mean, that's just the way, I look at it. But for the most part, yeah, I don't see Kirby or Tara being a killer. So, yeah. And then we got this, which is probably one of the best posters that I've seen so far, because we actually got so many Scream 6 posters that have came out lately, which I'm sure a lot of you guys already seen this. A lot, not just this poster, but a lot of the Scream 6 posters that have been releasing these past few days, whether it be Ghostface posters or character posters, a lot of them are just they're just like so good. But this is probably my favorite Ghostface poster that has released. Ghostface with the old days worn out mask, standing over New York. The knife is like, I guess, like, you can say it's a building, but it like blends in as just a knife, and it just looks so good and cool, and like that, the way it's like framed and everything in the poster. like the way everything looks. It just looks good to me. Um, but there's some things that I want to talk about and theorize with this poster. Um, and a lot of this stuff that because I'm pretty sure Killjoy Jake earlier he had did a live stream about this poster. I didn't get to go see it because you know I didn't really have time for that, but um, I know he did. Killjoy Jake did make a video about this character, this Ghostface poster. He made a live stream about it, um, and like Fate Decided, I think made a video about this. I'm not too sure, or maybe not this, but it was probably. Um, I'm pretty sure he made a video about this, and this as well, and Craven as well. But yeah, this specifically though with this, what I wanted to point out is here it says if you zoom in, it says on one of these posters, stab the musical. Stab the musical. So a lot of us have seen this for a while now. Because if you guys remember that Christmas poster about Scream 6 that I had released, and there's another one here too at the top, Stab the Musical, it says here. And then it says Good Morning with Gil Weathers, her morning show, of course. Yeah, you guys remember had released a Scream 6 poster, and it was like a Christmas poster, and one of the buildings on that poster, the Christmas poster, said stab the musical, wrongly accused. And it led to a lot of theories. I made a video about that too. And so we kind of already knew about some type of musical or some shit like that, being involved with Scream 6. But the thing is like, now seeing it here, I'm really thinking now for that, most likely is gonna play at least some type of significant part to this film, Stab the musical and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some things to theorize with that. Because I'm starting to think that the whole Stab 9 thing that that they were talking about, it's really just this musical. It's like a prequel / musical that they're doing here about the original events of of Scream and all the Woodsboro killers and the killings, and based on Gil Weathers' book Wrongly Accused and whatnot. And I think that's what this Stab musical is. It's like the Stab 9 premiere or something like that. Or maybe Stab 9 in general is just simply a musical and it's a prequel. Whatever. I just think that it's going to be a musical. This whole Stab stuff that's going to be involved with Scream 6 is a musical, as it says here. And that's going to play a part of the film. And, because I kind of see... For some reason, I've been theorizing this, because Viewing On did say that Samara Weaving's character would be some kind of movie director, theater director in Scream 6. That's what, her character will play as. She's just going to, play as that type of, theater director. And I'm wondering, because we see her... The only time we see her in the trailer and in the TV spot trailers, we see Samara Weaving standing in the alleyways. And, it looks like, maybe she's standing there, and, she's, hosting this whole musical. And, maybe she walked in the alleyways alone to, kind of, move away from all the loud noise from the musical, because maybe it's a musical in the streets, possibly, or maybe it's a musical in the buildings and she stepped out of the building to go in one of the alleyways. I don't know, like but like what if um like there's some type of um like they have some type of indoor musical and then maybe some type of outdoor musical. And like Samara Weaving goes in one of the alleyways, she splits off alone by herself. She gets targeted by Ghostface, and then like they end up like doing the musical and whatnot. And then as the musical is happening, um, they basically like are kind of like parading down the streets, and then Samara Weaving is getting chased by Ghostface in the alleyway, and like no one notices Samara Weaving's character Laura like running from Ghostface. She gets stabbed in the alleyway, gets killed, and it sounds similar to the I Know You Did Last Summer with Sarah Michelle Gellar, her character Helen. It sounds similar to that. But they could be paying homage to that, and in the opening scene of Scream 6, they could have something like that take place, and the musical takes place taking place outside in the streets, and like no one noticing her ends up leading to her Samara Weaving's death in the opening scene. And then the rest of the film continues off of there. I've kind of, I don't know for sure if that's how it'll play out, but or if that'll happen, but it's just a theory for fun to think about. um and yeah, like I said, I just think in general, this whole stabbed in musical stuff, I don't like whether it plays a big part of the film or not. I do think for the most part it will be based off of Gail Weathers' book, wrongly accused in the original Woodsboro murders and killings and all that stuff. It's going to be a musical on that. And that's most likely what Stab 9 is about. Or maybe Stab 9 is its own separate thing, but it's just like a prequel or something like that. And it doesn't actually play a big part of the film, but it's just there. I think most likely that's the route they're going to go. But another thing that's interesting, though, and I know this video's already long enough, but I just had to make this video. And you guys probably can't see it correctly or that well, but this guy is on, the news. He's like, reporting the news. And, you can't really see the headline because it's kind of blurry in the image. You guys should go check this poster on Instagram or Twitter from the official Scream account. Go look it up on Instagram or Twitter for yourselves, and then look at this, like zoom into this part where the news reporter is at, and look into the headline, because you'll be able to see it more clearly, because right here is blurry for some reason. But what the headline says, it basically says Liv McKenzie's, well, not Liv McKenzie. It says the McKenzies, the McKenzie family, has been like, oh my gosh, I can't even see myself. Jeez. Oh my God. Dang, I don't want to get it wrong for you guys. Because it says, the Mackenzies have been like taken out, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to check it for myself, actually, because I don't want to get that wrong. And because like I don't want to get that wrong, but I might have to check it myself. Hold on. I'm actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna go check it on the official, on the account on Instagram, the official Scream account, and go check it out and see it, so that I could show you guys what it actually says. Because a lot of the times I screenshot these images and then I screen record them, but sometimes the images come out so blurry for some reason. So I'm probably gonna have to go check it out on the official Scream account on Instagram. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, so yeah, that's. But before I do that though, I just want to point out because I'm pretty sure there's like 6 hidden ghost faces here, and there's like 6 hidden ghost faces here. There's one in the taxi. There's one in the crowd on the left. There's one. There's like 4 of them over here in the crowd over here. And I've seen a whole bunch of other fans point this out too. So yeah, there's like at least, I'm pretty sure, like 6 ghost faces here in this poster. And I don't know, could they be hinting at 6 killers being in Scream 6? I don't know. And a few days ago, like 2 days ago, they released a lot of Scream 6 posters lately. Like these past few days and even today, so many posters. And this one's from today, but this one right here is from like 2 days ago. It's a cool poster. But this one right here has 6 Ghostface killers. And then here in this poster, there's like at least, if you guys look for it yourselves, because I've seen some other fans point this out too. I'm pretty sure there's 6 Ghostfaces hidden in this poster. You could correct me if I'm wrong. Like if if you want to check it out yourself, but I'm pretty sure there's like 6 of them hidden in this poster. And then they released this, Ghostface poster like 2 days ago that has 6 Ghostfaces here. Could they be hinting at 6 Ghostface killers in Scream 6? Some type of group or cult, like a lot of us, a lot of fans have been theorizing and whatnot. Maybe, possibly, maybe. I mean, I feel like 6 would be crazy. I mean, like I would just be shocked if there was really that many killers. I mean, possibly, as I've seen been theorized before, like, they could go that route of like, ending on a cliffhanger, some of the killers get away and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, they could go that route too, of course. But who knows though? I mean, like, like, I don't know, because I feel like I think there's gonna be at least 3 or 4 killers, like possibly 5, but I don't really see there being more than that. But if there is like 5 killers, 6 killers, or something like that, I would be shocked. I would be really shocked and surprised. Like, yeah, I would be like super like just like, bro, like mind blown. Because I would not expect for there to be that many killers. Of course, they might not all be revealed in Scream 6, but like, bro, like that would pretty much be, like a cult. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much killers could be considered a cult, but I mean, I feel like it kind of fits, right? I mean, it kind of fits, the whole cult number, I would say. Because I feel like, at least five or more killers would, like at least more than 5 killers would equal a cult, you know. I feel like, in my opinion. But so yeah, I mean, I feel like this could be the cult, or like at least small group of killers that they're leading to here. This Ghostface poster having 6 killers. Yeah, I mean, and then with there being 6 hidden ghost faces in this poster, they could possibly be hinting at there being 6 killers in Scream 6. Possibly. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the official Scream Instagram account, and like, show you guys the image I'm talking about here in a second. So yeah, it's probably gonna exit out and only show my phone. But yeah, hold on. Oh, Crazy Something Scary posted this. I'm gonna go to the official Scream Twitter account. Hold on. All right. So look, the image they posted it here on Instagram, and if you zoom into it, hold on. Oh my gosh, bro! It doesn't like let me zoom in. Jeez. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't it let me zoom into this? Hold on. My bad, guys, because it's freaking like. Fuck. I don't even know how to work this, bro. Because it's not letting me zoom into the picture. Like, I'm trying to, like, zoom in and it just, like. Bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's not letting me zoom in. Fuck. I can't even. I don't know. But it basically. I'm gonna try to zoom into it and see what it says. Um. It says on the news reporter, on the headline here, it says, gee, it's kind of blurry here too. I can't really see it, bro. But it says something about the Mackenzies, the Mackenzie family, and basically, like it references the Mackenzie family, them, like being attacked or killed or something like that, and like and the Mackenzie family, of course, is a reference to Casey Becker's neighbors, who like the Casey's dad told Casey's mom to drive to the Mackenzies, and so basically Casey Becker's neighbors were the Mackenzies, and Liv from the last movie in Scream 5, she was a Mackenzie. She was Liv Mackenzie, and of course she died. And then here it's saying in the news reporter on the headline here, which I can't even zoom into it, like I said. So, I mean, you guys could go look it up yourself. But yeah, I mean, basically, are they hinting at some type of Liv McKenzie, or not even a Liv McKenzie, but like just the McKenzie family connection with Scream 6? Are they? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they do have some type of, connection there, I at least hope that they would, make it at least some type of logical, connection with Scream 6. Like if it actually is if it actually takes an important place for Scream 6, then, I would be okay with, the Mackenzie family being some type of, tie-in to Scream 6. But like if they just like have like, I don't know, like if they go nowhere with it, I don't know. I'll probably just be like what was the point of that? But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, this was just a poster, but yeah, like, are they gonna have some type of, because like I said, Liv McKenzie, she was a Mackenzie, Liv McKenzie, her family, and now it's saying in this news reporter headline that her family has been like attacked or killed or something, and just with Chad, being, with being her boyfriend in Scream 5, possibly in Scream 6, Chad is feeling guilty about Liv's death and whatnot still, and he probably can't get over it yet. And, maybe Chad sees this headline of, the news reporters talking about, the Mackenzie family all being like killed or something. And Chad just feels even worse because now not only did his girlfriend die, that was related to that family, but now her whole family is dead too. So Chad feels even more guilty, and he kind of goes down this like just just this trauma, and just he's like struggling with all that, just trying to cope with Liv's death and her family's death, seeing it on the news and whatnot. So that could be like the tie-in there. Like is more so like to kind of like develop Chad's character, and maybe even develop some of the other characters too. Because what if after a lot of the New Yorkers, they like see it, they see the news reporters talking about the Mackenzies being killed and whatnot, and they start like blaming Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad for the Mackenzie family dying, because they're like, yo, like this innocent family died. Their daughter died last year too in Woodsboro, and now you guys came to New York, and her whole family's dead. Like, this is all your guys' fault. Like, they can have that kind of like victim shaming type stuff, you know, commentary or something like that with Scream Six. Like that's possible, and maybe that's the tie-in here. Like, it's just like to show like kind of like a commentary and message of how a lot of a lot of us sometimes kind of just like just judge you know judge things, or judge some others for like things that we don't actually know about. We kind of just like maybe like a lot of us just don't whenever we don't know something, we'll probably like maybe like like kind of just like sometimes like if I were to like judge someone else or something like that, and like I don't know them, and I don't know the full story, and I like accuse them of all these terrible things, and like and all that stuff, and I start like shaming them without knowing the full story for something, like that could possibly be what they have commentary on. It's just like like it's just stuff like that. It's just about a lot of us just judging a lot of others for things that we don't know about, things that we don't know the full story on, but we're just a lot of us are just judging without knowing the full story, and we're like just like that could be the commentary of like victim shaming as well. We a lot of us like to blame the victims, and for like traumatic things that someone went through, and we blame them because we're not really looking at the full picture for what actually happened. Like they can with Scream Six, they can have commentary on stuff like that. So I that's why I think that that's possible. That's the direction they could be going there. Or maybe this whole Mackenzie stuff with the Mackenzie family dying or something like that, that it says in this news reporter headline about the Mackenzies, like the family dying and whatnot, like that it could be maybe someone from the Mackenzie family wanting to take revenge for because maybe the father, he's still alive out there, and he's trying to take revenge for his daughter's death, Liv Mackenzie, and his family's death. Which I don't know, like if they go that route, I kind of hope they execute that right. But and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess like they would really have to like make it make sense, and not just have that type of tie-in and like revenge mode of just for no reason. Like hoping they would, if they go that route, to execute it properly. But yeah, like it could be that as well, that they're talking about the McKenzie family, and that could also be a tie-in with Scream 6. Or it's just a reference. Maybe this is just an Easter egg and a reference that'll be in Scream 6. I mean, I don't know, but there's quite a bit to theorize, I guess, with that specifically. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. I'm hoping I didn't forget to say anything that I'm talking about right now, because sometimes I just be rambling and then forget stuff. But yeah, I hope I didn't forget anything, because I'm just trying to memorize some of this stuff. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. About all this information, all the stuff I talked about, all the theories and whatnot. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I've actually been sick since yesterday and today. Have a running nose and I've been sneezing a lot. So yeah, I'm kind of sick right now, and it's like late at night too. So I'm kind of tired, but I just wanted to make this video for you guys. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, like I said, when it comes to all this stuff, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment below. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.